Hello, everybody. It's Greg Harrelson here with Century 21, the Harrelson Group in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And yes, as you can see, the title of this video, I want to talk about the benefits of buying Myrtle Beach real estate right now. I'm getting the question, is Myrtle Beach real estate a good value? And I think that question is being asked because over the last, 5 years, there's been a lot of appreciation. But in the last year, a lot of people don't understand that the market has shifted and it's not as much of an aggressive seller's market as it used to be, where properties were selling well over full price and the maybe the sellers would not allow any contingencies on selling another home first, or even home inspection contingencies or appraisal contingencies, and all of that left the buyers in a very vulnerable position. But I just want to tell you, it's totally different right now. And one of the things that's changed is the inventory has increased. So increased inventory always benefits the buyer. In other words, think of the law of supply and demand. The more supply there is, typically that means the buyer can get a better price and negotiate better terms. So we're seeing very rarely now does somebody have to buy something for full price, very or over full price, and very rarely are the offers with some sort of contingencies, home inspection, appraisal, et cetera, like that. Very rarely are they getting rejected, putting you, the buyer, in a much better position than we've been in the last, say, 4 years. So that is a great benefit that we're dealing with right now. I will tell you right now, there's buyers that are getting some real quality properties at a slight discounted price, and that's pretty good. The other thing that I want to mention is the negotiations. In negotiations, there's this thing that we track. There's a ratio that we track. It's called the list price to sales price ratio. What that means is it's the difference between what a property is listed for, the advertised price, and what the buyer eventually gets the price, meaning the sales price, the final sales price. Again, I'll repeat from a few years ago, the average list price to sales price was like almost 100% because every property was selling at full price or more. But today it's at 97.9%, which means that buyers are being successful on average, negotiating almost two approaching 3% off of the advertised price. So now we've got inventory increasing, which gives you a lot more choices on what you can purchase. And because supply increases, price appreciation has slowed down. And on top of that, we see that sellers are willing to negotiate more than they have before. All of those things favor the buyer. The last thing that I'll mention is this, is I see in the near future, there could be an opportunity to really, really build equity. Now, when I mean build equity, I know you don't really control that. The market kind of controls that, but there's a lot of talk about interest rates going down. So here's a winning strategy for the current buyers that are out there. If you were to buy now, and then 6 months later, the interest rate goes down. Interest rate go down is going to increase demand. And when that demand is increased, the supply will probably go down again, and we'll see prices likely selling at full price or over full price. So we should see price appreciation when we see interest rates decrease. So the winning formula would be buy now, interest rates come down, refinance so you get the low interest rate, and then take advantage of what's likely to be appreciation. And appreciation is how we build equity. And as we build equity, we're building our wealth. So I just wanted to share with you, right now, what we're dealing with is low inventory. That works in the benefit of the buyer. We're dealing with, more favorable negotiations. And then, of course, we are dealing with the opportunity to get lower interest rates, creating appreciation and helping you build equity. So the plan would be buy now, refinance, enjoy appreciation. I hope you found that helpful. Stay tuned for other recordings on information that we think that's valuable and can help you if you're looking to own real estate in the Myrtle Beach area. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.